Well, hey everybody, welcome to TFT Tarot for Today. Divine Dabblings with Oberon and me, Banshee, as she plays with her set more. And it's me, Banshee, with my Material Matters segment, your weekly tarot keys to success in business, education, and finance. Welcome to the show. Wow, it's been so cold, you can hardly think straight. So I'm hoping to come up with some good readings for you guys today. We're still in a deep freeze here, single digits though, finally. At least we're not below zero with wind chill so far this afternoon. But stay tuned, we're getting snow here, and I know everybody else statewide, there's a lot of places right now that are experiencing some really severe weather, so do take care of yourselves. All right, to make things short and sweet again, I am going to use my affirmators at work, which I like a lot. It's a cute, sassy little self-helpy kind of look at the work world. All right. Let's see what they have for us today, and then we'll get right on to the readings. Well, relatively right on to the readings. I like this. Something we're lacking in the U.S. right now, in my opinion, leadership. Good leadership. This is a vote of confidence in your ability to be a good leader. Whether you're officially in a supervisory role or not, you have all the qualities it takes to fill a leader's shoes. Keep setting good examples and making others feel included. Keep being fair, diplomatic, level-headed, and honest. Honest. Keep dressing how you normally dress, but also start wearing a world's greatest overseer t-shirt and just casually play it off. I kind of like that. And here's the picture on that card. Actually, that's the back of the card. I'm sorry. Leadership is actually a bonus card. I just realized that. So, I want to see what... Oh my gosh, we have 2 bonus cards. No, I'm going to go and look for a regular card to see if it applies. And there it is. I haven't had that happen before, but that's a bonus card, which is leadership will come in handy. And let's see where... a good leader listens. Listening. I foster a heightened level of engaged listening in all my conversations, whether in person or over the phone. When I start to zone out or feel the urge to interrupt, I remind myself that it's better to tune in and listen, really listen to what the other person is saying, because without good attentive listening, I won't be able to shoot. What did they just ask me? Well, good leaders should have good listening skills. They like to talk a lot and they like to tell people this is the way it is, but you really need to listen to what your employees or the people you are working with have to say, because they may have opportunities for you to create better rules and procedures for yourself, because they may see things a little bit differently from a different perspective that you can't open your eyes to. So by all means, be a good, strong leader, but good, strong leaders are honest. They're not bullies. They're not pushing their weight around, because they listen to others. They make everybody feel included in the decision-making process, and they move forward constructively. Good luck with that. All right. Well, that's what we have for the collective. Let's talk a little bit of politics and stuff. Davos, the economic summit, was this week in Europe, and depending on who you talk to, our president did not really show himself in a good light there. Other people may say, well, Europe had this coming, or Europe needed a comeuppance. But you know what it all spells for is a lot of economic chaos, and it's still going to happen, even though I guess our president backed down on militarily, at least for the moment, taking over Greenland. So we'll see if that really holds. I fear, almost everything we hear, we cannot necessarily take to heart because it's subject to change at the whims and the morals, as he put it, of our leader, who only listens to his own morality and morals in making decisions. So I will say this, I think the stocks plummeted at first when, they came out very strongly about taking Greenland, and then they rebounded when he said he wasn't going to do that. So I don't know. One wonders about market manipulation and different things going on here. It's hard for me to say. Governor Newsom was also there, and Governor Newsom decided after Trump decided to get out of the WHO, the World Health Organization, that California was going to become an individual member. So kudos to California for doing the right thing there, at any rate. We have so much stuff going on. Minnesota did a blackout day. I am not sure of the economic impact of that, but let's face it, the economics, Minnesota might be hurting anyway because a lot of people haven't been wanting to work or go to shops and stuff because they're afraid. You're afraid whether you are immigrant or not, that you could get embroiled in something you can't get out of because they're being very cavalier with the way they're trying to, apprehend immigrants. And they're taking American citizens, people who have rights, Native Americans who have every right to be here and not being attacked like that. So I don't know. Everything is a mess right now, and I am just going to leave it at that. Let's just keep our eyes on the economy. One other factor, though, that I do know is that there's more places that are starting to quietly, they're calling it quiet divestment. They're quietly leaving American bonds and securities, disinvesting from our country because we are considered a high risk now. We are no longer, just forget about America being a world economic leader. Okay. And maybe that's a good thing. All right. So, I want to remind everybody that the readings I'm about to do for the astrological signs of the zodiac are good from January 25th, this Sunday, through today, through January 31st, Saturday, the end of the month. Can you believe it? January is already done. And during this time period, the moon will be traveling from Aries, transiting into Taurus on January 25th, and moving through the signs till it gets to Cancer, transiting into Leo on January 31st. The only significant thing I saw, and of course, you could check with, astrologers who get into more depth, is that Neptune is moving into Aries on January 26th. All right, next Monday. Let's move on, shall we? And let's get started with Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Move that over here. Okay. Okay, my Aries friends, let's see what's going on in our world. Some magic. We got the Magician upright. We've got the Two of Pentacles upright. That's interesting, because I just had that card on Happy Hour for myself today. And, ooh, ha ha, I'm going to need that with the Devil here upright. Okay. Okay, fellow Aries, whatever we feel is restricting our movement and keeping us in thrall, so to speak, whether it's our own habits or mindsets that we really need to shift and change, or if it's outside forces that are causing things to slow down for us, whether in business you're not getting enough business, whether at the workplace, they might be doing a slowdown and maybe doing temporary layoffs, things of that nature, whatever may be going on and is holding you back. You do have what it needs, if not just to turn this completely around, but to find your center, to find some balance while, you know, things seem to not be going well. So work on that. Work on, okay, let's make sure we are at least breaking even, or that we are maintaining enough in reserve to take care of us during this slowdown period. And that goes for people, you know, who may be experiencing underemployment as well, you know, seasonal workers and stuff like that. Make sure you are balancing things out so you have the money to go. You should be able to do it. You have the will, the drive, the motivation, and the tools you need to make good, solid financial decisions for yourself. So good luck with that. What about you Taurians? Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. All right. Let's see what's going on in your world. I'm wearing my hoodies. They're getting a lot of use this month. I have 3 hoodies, and this is the 3rd one. I've cycled through them all this month. All right, Taurus. Well, it's the King of Swords. The King of Swords is reversed. Oh, that's not a great start, Taurians. And the Queen of Pentacles is also reversed. And the Moon, reversed. Okay. Well, I think some things are going to come to light, and they're not happy news. It's as if some poor decisions, whether they're management decisions, whether they're personal decisions, if this has to do with your own financial situation or work situation, have not been good ones, and there is some loss here. Could it be a loss of employment? Could it be a loss of... I'm going to try to move this to get the glare off the cards a little bit here, if I can... that's pretty good. I'm going to leave it like that. Could be a loss of, it could be just a loss of revenue right now coming in as well. Also for you students out there, shoosh, you better get it together. You better get it together. You may be getting some bad news with some grades or some stark reminders from your professor that you need to step up more. You need to step it up with the studying, etc. And clear your head. Clear your head of the fog that is stopping you from seeing that you need to make some changes in order to turn around financial or career situations that are not, or educational, that are not going in your favor. Good luck with that, Taurus. Hey, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. All right, Geminis, let's see what's up. Well, he's back. Uh-oh, the King of Swords is upright. And the Queen is upright. If I get that third card, I'm going to say, what? I did. Thought I shuffled them well, and I am going to go with it. So it's a little bit of a different situation for the Geminis at any rate. And it is saying you are making wise decisions right now in managing your affairs, whether it's business, educational, or financial. It seems like everything is going well. And I think it's because you are trusting your gut and intuition to make the right choices during times that are very uncertain right now. You're not letting that throw you. You're making wise choices, very smart ones. Maybe you're talking to some advisors that are helping you, guide you, whether it's in school or whether it's, again, financial advice that you're getting solid or business advice. It's all good. It's all good. So I think you're going to be in a much better position, Geminis, than the Taurians were. So good luck with that. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Cancerians have the star reversed. Five of Wands is also reversed. Sheesh, another five. Five of Cups, and that is reversed as well. Well, for goodness sakes here. Let's take a look at this. All right, I feel here that there's some disappointment and some losses that have occurred in your business or your company, or maybe that you are, through your investments, and you're feeling very, very pessimistic right now, and perhaps others who may be involved in this are too. Everybody may have a different idea as to how to approach this situation. I'm kind of feeling here with this card reversed, if you can pull yourself out of your disappointment and clear your head, it might be better for you to go it alone. It might be better for you to make your own decision here, because it seems like others can't agree on a course of action. And so I think it's up to you to try to take the best action you can for your own personal gain. So I wish you luck at that. I think there is opportunities for growth here that you may not see if you're focusing on the losses. Good luck with that. Good luck with that, Cancers. Hey, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. It's reading for you for the week ahead. Leos have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is reversed. Page of Swords is here, also reversed. And the Ace of Wands is here, upright. Well, I could go a couple of different ways here, and it could relate to different Leos, as it turns out. I think here you might be slacking off on your work and not being very, you might be slacking off on your work basically because a new opportunity has come along. Maybe you're leaving a job behind that and treated you well, either financially or, office politics, office situations, nobody giving you a fair shake, appreciating what you do. And so you're looking forward to this new opportunity, and your mind is not on your work at all. You're just trying to go through the motions and get it done and not giving it a lot of thought, and you could get careless and reckless, and people will be watching. So the other aspect of this might be that, again, if you're dropping the ball here, touching base with others, networking, etc., and you're not doing your due diligence, you might miss out on an opportunity for growth and advancement at your own place of employment. For example, maybe somebody was thinking of putting you on a specific project, an important project or goal, but they see that, your work has been subpar lately, and so they're going to pass you by. So be aware of that, whoever this might relate to in the Leos. Good luck with that. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. All right. Well, Virgo's got the Three of Pentacles upright. The Two of Pentacles is reversed. And the Empress is reversed. Okay. Okay, personally, I could go two ways here too, but I think what really is standing out to me is the one I'm going to go with. I think that there's been a lot of chaos in the workplace or maybe in finances that is throwing you off. You don't have any good creative ideas or solutions to figure a way out of what's going on here, how to correct these imbalances and how to restore some stability in your business or your financial affairs, your educational affairs for that matter too. So maybe it's time to enlist the help of others, people, in your field, people or in your courses of study that you network with, that you sit in class with. Maybe somebody can help you. Maybe somebody can give you a little bit of tutoring or some help in an assignment or something that you're struggling to grasp. Maybe also your business financial affairs, talk to people who have more expertise in what you are dealing with right now in order to get things balanced again. I think you need the support of others and to work with others in order to turn this around. So if a business has been underperforming, then all of you need to pool your talents together to get this right. Good luck with that, Virgos. Alrighty, what about Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising? This reading's for you for the week ahead. Well, you start with the Ten of Pentacles reversed, Libras. And you've got Temperance upright. You got the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is reversed as well. Well, certainly there's a story here. You may need to really work on your Long-term financial goals, Libras, long-term financial goals. Make sure you are secure, safe, and solid where you find yourself right now. Because I feel here your focus is a little bit scattered. Maybe you've got a lot of things going on, but this is going to require your attention right now to secure, yourself financially and think towards the future. Oftentimes with tarot and with many things, I talk about the present and focusing on the present. Well, in this case, you're in this present moment. You must focus on long-term financial stability and make sure that things are in balance. You will feel more at peace and balanced if you do this. I think right now it's easy for us to get distracted with the many things going on around us and also in our day-to-day lives with the work we're doing. It's time to focus on some long-term, either business or financial, maybe even educational objectives. Good luck with that. Hey, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. All right. I don't know why I keep thinking you had this before, but maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, you've got the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is upright. You have the Three of Cups upright, though. That's funny, in a way. And the Four of Pentacles upright as well. Wow. Interesting reading, Scorpios. I think here maybe a little time for rest and recreation is in order here. Time to kind of recharge, refresh and recharge. Take a break, have some fun. Maybe you have a reason to celebrate lately. Maybe the fact that your finances have been overperforming in this chaotic world. Maybe you're happy where you are at right now with what you've got, and so you can hold steady for a while. So hey, why not break out those dancing shoes or whatever, and take a break, take a rest, take a break and enjoy, some free time, because you are not in a bad space right now financially. So if you can afford to do so, take some time off and enjoy yourself. Good luck with that. Wow. I like that. What about you, Sagittarians? Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Oh, another 10. Boy, the 10s are coming up a little bit. The 10 of Wands is reversed. Goodness, Sagittarians, the Tower is reversed as well. And the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is reversed. Sheesh. It's back again. This is interesting. All right, so, you've got this card here where burdens and stress is starting to ease now. And I think it's because something is over and done with. There's some crisis maybe that you are going to go through this week, or that you have recently gone through, that is taking things down that just have not been helpful, healthy, or good. And maybe you're walking away from a difficult situation. I'm almost getting the feeling here that you're leaving behind something. You're letting go of the burden of, say, working at a very bad a work environment where it just seems as though they're not doing anything right. Maybe the business has been faltering. Maybe there have been layoffs or there's bankruptcy in the works. Whatever it is, you realize that this is not going, that they're not turning this around. They're making the same mistakes over and over again, and it's time to walk away. It's time to walk away, especially if there's friction and differences of opinion and people are fighting with each other and nobody can get on the same page to turn this around. Sounds like something is breaking up, like a partnership, a business, your employment somewhere. But I feel like this is going to be a real load off your minds. So in that case, it's for the better. But, don't expect anything good to come out of the situation for you. You just need to move on. And that's where the good comes in. Good luck with that. Alrighty, what about Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising? This reading's for you for the week ahead. Okay, Capricorns, you start with the Sun reversed. Far better than the Tower reversed. And you also have the Five of Pentacles reversed. Far better that this card is reversed. But you do have the Lovers reversed as well, so we must talk. Okay. You have the potential of a recovery if things have been going south for you in whatever, business, educational, career, financial area of your life this relates to. You have the opportunity to turn around something that's just not going well. However, what I think you need to do here is make sure that you are making the appropriate choices. It's possible here that maybe this is already a past, that the bad choices that you have made has led to less success than you had hoped for. I think here a recovery is possible and that you will achieve some level of success, but it's entirely up to you and the decisions you make. You've got to really think things through for the good of you, for the good of your company, for the good of your employees, all of it. You have to think about every factor here and make the right choices, moves, and decisions going forward. And you might be able to get a modest recovery going. So good luck with that. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Oopsie. All right. Hey, you got the Two of Pentacles upright. I like that. I'm going to put it down there. Maybe there's less glare. And the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is reversed. That's not happy. And the Nine of Wands is reversed. Well, it's interesting you've got two twos and they are opposing each other in a way. And I think you weren't prepared for this, but something's shattering and breaking up for you Aquarians too. It could be a business partnership. It could be, some trouble in the workplace between you and other employees. There's a real rift forming here between you and management. You got to find the way to balance things out or find perspective again and, find that middle ground that maybe everybody can agree on. But you've been unprepared for this. This is coming as a big surprise to you, whatever this is. And you're ready to admit failure a little bit too easily. This looks like it can't be turned around. But when I see the Two of Pentacles here, I think. Are you sure? Maybe you need to just see if you can find a middle ground or some way that everybody can go along to get along again so that nobody has to walk away. But it does look kind of ominous right now. So you might have to admit defeat and move on to things in your life that are less chaotic and more balanced. Good luck with that. Hey, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Seven of Swords is reversed for you, Pisces. The Hermit is upright. And the Knight of Pentacles is upright. An interesting read for you, Pisceans. I feel some information is going to come to light that's going to make you really kind of step back and think about what your next move should be. So no rushing, pace yourself, and take the time necessary to make the right move, choice, or decision for yourself. I think with the Knight of Pentacles here, this is indicating to me that you could gain from this. You could move forward in a positive manner by giving something careful thought. Maybe it's a new opportunity coming your way to do something, to show your stuff, or maybe to get a job. Maybe a new job is coming your way. Weigh it carefully and think about what is being offered to you, suggested to you, or, the information that's being handed to you, and decide what you need to do with that. Give it a lot of deep thought and determine what is right for you going forward. Good luck with that. Wow. Nice end to the readings, I think. And I want to remind everybody about our shows for the week ahead. It's going to be a fairly normal week, but I will say this, I'm throwing it out there now. There will be at least one WTF with TFT this week. We've got a few issues we really want to explore. And the first one is going to be a follow-up to one we did previously as a WTF. A follow-up to see how things are trending going forward this year. So I'm not going to give it away. So stay tuned for that. It will be coming out sometime this week and possibly a second one as well, because there's a lot of pressing issues going on right now. Also, I want to remind everybody we have a live show today from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where if you ask any question, we'll try to give you a good tarot answer, some advice going forward, and that's 2 to 4 p.m., please get there early, Eastern Standard Time. We fill up fast on Sundays. We've been filling up fast a lot lately, so do come and join us, and we do appreciate all the support we've been getting. All right, and on Wednesday is Mr. O's Goth Tarot, his last one before we do a new working together come February. So join him for the wrap-up of his Goth Tarot for the January month on Wednesday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a video presentation. You can watch it anytime. And on Thursday, we have another live show from 7 to 9 p.m. I like to call it Tarot for Today After Dark. And join us where we will give you, we'll answer any of your questions once more. And we get there early because we either have enough people, more than enough people, or we don't have more than enough people. And if we close early and you miss out. So join us Thursday night and get a reading from us. And then on Friday, Mr. O's Emotional Exchanges. Find out about love, romance, and all those things going pitter-patter. It's going to be leading right into Super Tarot Love Month next month. So join him for this love readings, for his love and emotional readings on Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Watch it any time, but the sooner the better because it is good for the week ahead. On Saturday, we have happy hour, and I believe it's going to be at our same time at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I may be doing it myself that day. Something's ringing a bell to me. Mr. O has a lot going on. We either maybe have to cancel it or postpone it, or I might be doing it myself that day, solo. So at any rate, we're hoping it'll be at 10 a.m. one way or another, Eastern Standard Time. Join us Saturday and come on and get happy. That's it, everybody. Take care. Have a prosperous week ahead, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.